I know there are people in this room that got the same phone call I got, that it won't be long now, that John Lewis is going to pass very soon.
No longer sailed. He loves his state of North Dakota, and he did.
You mentioned auto tariffs the other day.
Yeah.
When do you plan to unroll?
Howard, I'd say
These are not normal times in America. And they should not be treated as such. In just 71 days, the President of the United States has inflicted so much harm on Americans' safety, financial stability, the core foundations of our democracy, and even our aspirations as a people from our highest offices, a sense of common decency. I'm prepared. I can't say I said anything eloquent. Michael Collins, God bless you, man. You put the phone by his ear and you just gave me my time.
His effectiveness in letting the American people know how badly this upcoming bill will affect them if our Republican colleagues insist on.
Brought him home. The man that showed me on the steps of this Capitol how powerful the people are. It wasn't about him, it was about them.
Do you think you would enact the...
I think February 1st. He should have followed up, because if they got the death penalty, they wouldn't be sending. We're talking about a tariff of 10.
Loved me and cherished me. God love Harrington Park. The man who stood in for my father when heaven brought him home. John Lewis, so many heroes before us would say that this is the time to stand up, to speak up. This is the time to get in some good trouble, to get into necessary trouble. I can't allow this body to continue without doing something different, speaking out. The threats to American people and American democracy are grave and urgent, and we all must do more. We all must do more against them. But those 10 words, if it is to be, it is up to me. All of us have to think of those 10 words, 10 two-letter words. If it is to be, if it is up to me, because I believe generations from now will look back at this moment and have a single question. Where were you? Where were you when our country was in crisis and when American people were asking for help? Help me. Help me. Did we speak up? When 73 million American seniors who rely on Social Security were to have that promise mocked, attacked, and then to have the services undermined, to be told that there will be no one there to answer if you call for help. When our seniors became afraid and worried and panicked because of the menacing words of their president, of the most wealthy person in the world, of cabinet secretaries, did we speak up? When the American economy in 71 days has been upended, when prices at the grocery store were skyrocketing and the stock market was plunging, when pension funds, 401ks were going down, when Americans were hurting and looking up, where the resounding answer to this question was no. Are you better off economically than you were 71 days ago? Where were you? We should be bringing in people. I know the values that we share on both sides of the aisle. How could we be so abjectly cruel, and why? I remember very well. I said, I love you. I said, I love you. And I said, John, I know you're going to be in heaven looking down on us.
Would the senator yield for a question?
Chuck Schumer, it's the only time in my life I can tell you no.
I just want to tell you a question. Do you know you have just broken the record Do you know how proud this caucus is of you? Do you know how proud America is of you?
Operational and during the campaign, and we are.
Donald Trump is taking away things working people vitally need, all to do tax cuts for the billionaires. He is cutting Medicaid to do tax cuts for the billionaires. He is strangling Social Security to do tax cuts for the billionaires. He is raising people's prices to do tax cuts for the billionaires by imposing tariffs, which will again help the billionaires get even a greater tax cut. We are united. We know how bad Trump is for the American people, how awful he is.
大家好，我是主播周玉琴。很多的朋友告诉我们，太阳星全效克菲尔益生菌帮助了睡眠品质。现在呢，进一步推出晚安加强版，添加了首创最适合台湾人体质的天然 GABA、色氨酸、茶氨酸、香蜂草4大天然草本助眠配方，强化睡眠全期都起到放松舒眠的效果。太阳星全效克菲尔益生菌，它本身就含有台大专利授权克菲尔乳杆菌 M1 等8种专利菌，首创益生菌、益生元、后生元黄金3角配方，帮助维持消化道的机能。有季节敏感、代谢困扰、关心异常细胞风险的好朋友呢，可以选择原版的太阳星全效克菲尔益生菌，它添加有超级食物羽衣甘蓝，健康再加分。而有睡眠困扰的朋友们，赶快选择蓝色包装这一款晚安加强版，绝对是更有感。选择太阳星全效克菲尔益生菌，做好日常保养，实现睡眠自由，身体轻松无负担。每日克菲尔，时刻美好 ，Good Feel Good， 请上快点购为健康下单，而且要记得输入推荐代码，有额外的折扣优惠。